In a beautiful African village nestled between the hills where the sun painted the earth and the palm trees whispered secrets, there lived a girl named Kemi. She was known for her unusually large ears. Her ears stood out like delicate wings against her dark skin. From a very young age, Kemi faced ridicule. The other children pointed, laughed, and called her all sorts of names. Their words stung like bees. Their laughter echoed through the dusty streets. Kemi's mother, Mama Deo, tried to shield her from the cruelty. She braided Kemi's hair to cover her ears, but the whispers persisted. Her age mates avoided her like a plague. They refused to play with her, so Kemi was mostly found alone. As she grew, her ears became even bigger. The village elders shook their heads, muttering about bad luck and curses. But Kemi's father, Baba Kemi, remained silent, a man of few words, his eyes filled with sorrow. He cried, lamented, and asked the gods why they had given him a daughter with such ears. As Kemi grew, her mysterious ears began to display. On some days, it looked very big and mighty. On other days, it looked moderate. The villagers laughed. Kemi cried, but every market day, her mysterious ears kept changing into different shapes and forms, and the villagers would sing and chant derogatory songs whenever she passed by. Several years passed and Kemi turned 25. She began to find solace under the big ancient mango tree, their branches reaching for the sky. Uli believed they held sacred. The whispers of generations passed. She would sit under the mango tree every evening, crying and asking the girls why. One evening, as Kemi sat under the mango tree, crying profusely, a wise old woman appeared before her and started consoling her. "My child, your ears are not a curse, they are a gift. Listen closely and you will hear the world's secrets very soon." "Why? Why do I bear these ears? I am tired of these ears." "Worry not, my child. Good news awaits you very soon." As Kemi walked back home that evening, her heart fluttered. Could it be true? She thought to herself. She vowed to embrace her ears and turn them into a vessel of wisdom. From that day, every evening, she met the old wise woman under the ancient mango tree. They would both gist and laugh. The old wise woman also taught her how to pay attention and listen to things from afar. From then, Kemi no longer tried to hide her ears or cry. She walked confidently to the village stream. She also adorned her ears with colorful beads and tiny bells. Whenever she walked by and the villagers tried to laugh at her, she smiled and laughed at them too. Her ears became her compass, guiding her through life's twists and turns. She learned to hear the unspoken, the hopes of the elderly, the dreams of the young, and the secrets hidden in the wind. And then, one fateful day, the village faced a drought. The stream dried up completely. Even the wells ran dry and the crops withered. The elders gathered, their faces etched with worry. "What sin have we committed to deserve this? This is very strange. I wonder why the gods have decided to punish us this way. Mbano, we can't stay like this. How long can we live before we die of taste? We need to appease the gods. We need to seek for answers. Let us do something." So, the village elders started going around seeking the help of so many dibyas from far and near. But all the dibyas could not provide any proper solution. The villagers became so worried. Every day, they would stand by the stream, hoping for water to come out. They lamented, cried, and sang to the gods. Yet, there was no sign of water. The children stood there with their dry throats, crying. And suddenly, Kemi showed up. "Listen, listen closely. Can you all hear the earth?" But the villagers could not hear anything. Kemi stepped forward as she placed one of her hands on her ear. The villagers all watched her with their skeptical faces. Kemi heard a faint trickle, a hidden spring deep within the earth. She led them to the spot, and as they dug, water bubbled forth. The villagers were so shocked, and Kemi kept taking them to different spots in the village where they could find very clean water. They all rejoiced. They carried her and raised her towards the sky. Kemi became a hero. A girl with big ears had saved them all. Even the elders and the elderly women who had once judged her, insulted her, and called her a cursed child started using the same mouth to praise her. Ah, the gods will bless Kemi. Such a beautiful girl. My sister, that girl is so beautiful. I wish she can even marry my son. Such a nice girl. The villagers started listening whenever Kemi spoke. Her ears were no longer a curse. They became a bridge between two worlds. Kemi heard things they could not hear from afar. The villagers started respecting her so much. They all trooped to her house daily with different delicacies. Her parents became extremely proud of her. They were so happy. The young men who had once insulted her and called her all sorts of names started trooping to her house, kneeling and begging for her hand in marriage. But Kemi rejected them all. She only accepted to marry the crown prince. They eventually got married and together they ruled the kingdom happily and peacefully. What the world mocked became the gift that saved them all. If you were Kemi, would you hide your power, or rise above it? Like, comment, and subscribe if you believe that what makes you different might just be your destiny.